Hello friends, welcome back to my channel Engineering Mathematics DJ Kanit. In this lecture we are going to discuss about some important concept in complex analysis known as residue. So in this lecture we will introduce what is residue and we will see how residue is useful in evaluating certain type of complex integrals. So first we understand what is residue. So before that we just recall the definition of isolated singular point of a complex function f of z. So as we know, if we have some complex number z0, so suppose we want to define isolated singular point of a complex function f of z, then suppose our function f of z is analytic everywhere in the deleted neighborhood of this point z0. Deleted neighborhood means set of all points inside this circle except this center z0. If our function is analytic everywhere in this deleted neighborhood, which is represented by 0 less than absolute value of z minus z0 less than r, this radius is r. So if f of z is analytic at every point in this deleted neighborhood, which is this set of all points inside the circle with center z0 and radius r except center z0. So if function f of z is analytic at all points inside this circle except the center of the circle, which is z0, then we can say that this z0 is isolated singular point of complex function f of z. Now as we know, if our function is analytic in this type of domain, then we can represent our function by Lorentz theorem as a Lorentz series. So here r1 is 0 because z0 is isolated singular point, and instead of r2 we are using r. So if our function is analytic in this domain, then we can represent f of z as a Lorentz series expansion in powers of z minus z0. So this is the Lorentz series expansion of function f of z in this domain. Here we have b1 over z minus z0 plus b2 over z minus z0 square and so on. So this is valid for every z in this deleted neighborhood. Now by Lorentz theorem we know that these coefficients are given by this integral formulas: integral of f of z over z minus z0 raised to n plus 1, and bn is also given by 1 over 2 pi I. Here the only change is here power of z minus z0 is minus n plus 1, otherwise remaining things are same. Here we have z minus z0 raised to n plus 1, and here we have z minus z0 raised to minus n plus 1. Now this C is the positively oriented simple closed contour which lies in the deleted neighborhood of z0. Suppose this is the deleted neighborhood of z0, then this C is the simple closed contour which lies in this deleted neighborhood. So this is the simple closed contour C which lies in the deleted neighborhood of point z0. So now we are interested in this coefficient b1. So it is coefficient of 1 over z minus z0, and if we take n equal to 1 here, we will obtain b1 equal to 1 over 2 pi I integral over simple closed contour C, and here if we take n equal to 1, this is going to be 0. So z minus z0 raised to 0 is 1, and we have integral of f of z over this simple closed contour C. So this coefficient b1 is nothing but residue. This B1 is known as residue of complex function f of z at isolated singular point z0, and B1 is nothing but coefficient of 1 over z minus z0. So if we can represent our complex function f of z as a Laurent series representation, then coefficient of 1 over z minus z0 is nothing but residue of f of z at isolated singular point z0. So if we are interested in the residue of a complex function f of z at isolated singular point z0, then we will represent our f of z as a Laurent series expansion which is valid in the deleted neighborhood of z0, and then after representing f of z as a Laurent series, we will search for coefficient of 1 over z minus z0, and that is nothing but residue of f of z at z0. And we have discussed in earlier lectures that how to represent our complex function as a Laurent series. So we are not evaluating these coefficients bn by using these integrals. We are expanding our function f of z as a Laurent series using some standard Maclaurin series or Taylor series expansions. So using this method, we can evaluate this type of complex integrals also. From this we obtain this formula for the integral of f of z over this simple closed contour C. This is equal to 2 pi I times residue of f of z at z equal to z0. So using this formula, we can evaluate this type of integral where f of z has a Laurent series expansion in the puncture disk with center z0. So here we have to calculate a residue of f of z at z equal to z0, and that we can find using Laurent series representation. So this is helpful in evaluating this type of integrals also. So this is meaning of residue. We have written this formally. We just read this. When z0 is an isolated singular point of a function f, there is a positive number r such that f is analytic at each point z for which 0 less than absolute value of z minus z0 less than r. That means if z0 is an isolated singularity of complex function f, then complex function is analytic in this deleted neighborhood, so that we have Laurent series representation which is valid in this deleted neighborhood, where the coefficients an and bn are given by these formulas which we just discussed, and this C is nothing but positively oriented simple closed contour around center z0 that lies in the puncture disk 0 less than absolute value of z minus z0 less than r. So if we consider this deleted neighborhood of z0, then that C is the simple closed contour which lies in this part, that is in the puncture disk 0 less than absolute value of z minus z0 less than r. And if we put n equal to 1 here, we will obtain this b1 equal to 1 over 2 pi I integral of f of z over C. So from this we obtain the formula for integral of f of z over C, which is nothing but 2 pi I times b1. And this number b1, which is the coefficient of 1 over z minus z0 in the Laurent series expansion, is called the residue of f at the isolated singular point z0 and is denoted by residue of f of z at z equal to z0. So that is b1 is nothing but residue of f of z at z equal to z0, and we will remember that b1 is nothing but coefficient of 1 over z minus z0 in Laurent series. This we will remember in Laurent series expansion of f of z about point z0. So using residue we are able to evaluate certain type of integrals, where this C is the simple closed contour which lies in the puncture disk 0 less than absolute value of z minus z0 less than r. So this integral is given by 2 pi I times residue of f of z at z equal to z0. So we understand one or two examples. So we discuss how to evaluate integrals using residues. So here we are asked to integrate function f of z equal to z square times sine 1 by z counterclockwise around the unit circle mod z equal to 1, that is circle with center 0 and radius 1. Or we can be asked in this way also: evaluate or find the value of this integral z square sine 1 by z, where C is the positively oriented unit circle mod z equal to 1. So here our function is z square time sine 1 by z, and we know that this function is analytic everywhere except z equal to 0, where 1 by z is undefined. So clearly f of z is analytic everywhere except z equal to 0. So we can say that f of z is analytic in the domain. We don't require 0, so we consider this condition: absolute value of z is positive and there is no upper bound. So function is analytic in this domain 0 less than absolute value of z is less than infinity. And if we consider this domain, then we don't have to consider 0 only. So this is the point 0 which we will not consider, and there is no upper bound. And suppose this is mod z equal to 1. If this distance is 1, this is the circle mod z equal to 1, which is simple closed contour. Now our domain in which function is analytic is 0 less than absolute value of z less than infinity. So this domain contains this simple closed contour mod z equal to 1, or this simple closed contour lies in this domain. So we can use this formula to evaluate given integral. So now we have to first expand our function as a Laurent series in powers of z, or with center z equal to 0. So for that we can use the standard Maclaurin series expansion of sine z. So first we write down that standard expansion that we know that sine z is entire function, and its Maclaurin series expansion contains only odd powers of z. So z minus z cube over 3 factorial plus z raised to 5 over 5 factorial minus z raised to 7 over 7 factorial, and so on. And because sine z is entire function, this is valid for all z. Now in our function we require sine of 1 by z, so we replace z by 1 by z. So sine of 1 by z is nothing but 1 by z minus here we have 1 by 3 factorial times z cube plus 1 by 5 factorial times z raised to 5 minus 1 by 7 factorial times z raised to 7 and so on. But this is now valid in the domain 0 less than absolute value of z less than infinity. And here our function is z square times sine 1 by z, so we multiply both sides by z square. So z square times sine 1 by z, this is equal to, here 1 z will cancel out, minus here we have 1 by 3 factorial z square by z cube, that is z, plus 1 by 5 factorial, here we will have z cube, because z square divided by z raised to 5 is z3, z raised to 3. And similarly here we will have z raised to 5 and so on. So this is also valid in the domain 0 less than absolute value of z less than infinity. So now this is the Lorentz series expansion of function, given function, which is Lorentz series representation of given function, or Lorentz series representation in 0 less than mod z minus 0 less than infinity. So therefore we are interested in the residue of f of z at z equal to 0, which is nothing but the coefficient of 1 over z in this Lorentz series representation. So if we concentrate here, a coefficient of 1 by z is minus 1 by 3 factorial. So therefore residue of f of z at z equal to 0 is nothing but minus 1 by 3 factorial, that is minus 1 by 6. So this is nothing but f of z. F of z is equal to z square sine 1 by z. So we have obtained the residue of given function. Now as we discuss, integral of function f of z dz over mod z equal to 1 is nothing but 2 pi I times residue of f of z at z equal to 0. So this is equal to 2 pi I times residue is minus 1 by 6. So this is going to be minus pi I divided by 3. So in this way we are able to evaluate this integral z square sine 1 by z over c, where c is the positively oriented unit circle mod z equal to 1, and it lies in this domain, so that we can apply this formula. We are using this formula. Here this c is the simple closed contour mod z equal to 1, and it lies in the domain 0 less than mod z minus 0 less than infinity, in which our function has Lorentz series representation. So in this way we can use certain type of integrals using residues also. So in the next lecture we will do some more problems of this type. So this is all about today's session. I hope you like this lecture. Thank you very much.